Alright, so I just got back from the interview. Okay, so let's just walk into it. Um, uh, I go into the Starbucks, right? I get there around 10:45. Alright, you know, I go over some of my notes, not enough time to go over some of the notes in the packet. But honestly, when I read it, it went out the other year because I just, it was too soon, it was too late, and I didn't do a good job. So I'm already starting off on a bad foot. I go in, and I don't see anybody, and with a computer out. So I go and I was trying to fill out some of the information on the packet, like my days of availability. Go out because my pen wasn't working. Come back, and I go to the restroom, fill it out, and I start walking toward the restroom. And the girl who was in that back corner, who I saw earlier, I saw her shirt. It said Scribe. It said the company that I was interviewing for, and she already saw. And I already made awkward eye contact with her already. I was like, "Oh shit, man!" I was just looking at her shirt, and she thought I was looking at her, looking at her. I was like, "Damn it!" So, but she already knows I'm going to the restroom, and I can't back turn right away. She's like, "Oh wait, are you here for the interview?" Because she knows I'm going to the restroom, and she just thought I made this awkward eye contact, but I was looking at her shirt tag. But she don't know that. I didn't want to be like on my way to the bathroom, just made that awkward eye contact, like, "Oh hey, are you okay? I'll be right back. I'll be right here." I can't say, I didn't want to say either two things were either just go and get it, go get my stuff and get it, because she's like, "Oh wait, this guy has to go to the bathroom this whole time." So she can be thinking about that. Or I didn't want to just shake her hand and say, "Okay, let me just go to the bathroom and come back." Because I don't want to say the word bathroom, the first 10 words to interview person about interviewing me. So I just walk past, pretend not to notice her, go to the restroom, wash my hands, do all that stuff, wash my hands, come back, get my stuff, pretend I'm looking at my phone. Then I see her, I was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" And talked. Alright, so, F me, right? That's strike two, okay? So it's 2 strikes without just sitting down, before sitting down. Strike 3 happens when I honestly, went, we were talking about the packet, and I told her, I was like, "Listen, I didn't have time to look at it, I'm sorry." And she made this face. Like that. Obviously, it's understandable, she's interviewing someone who's not prepared. So, 3 strikes within the first minute. So, started back. But then it started going well, I think. We started talking, it became more and more of myself. Then, it's really light on my feet, too. Nothing too rigid. I did the hand thing. I did the damn hand thing. I was like, when she was talking, I was like this sometimes, and I was like this. But she wasn't really keeping good eye contact either, to be fair. Neither was I, though, so just a bad interview. I even said that in the interview. It's like, "Yep, worst interview ever." I even said the words, "I'm fired." What's wrong with me, man? God, if I get this job, it's a freaking miracle. I'll find out in the next couple of days. But honestly, worst interview ever. I hope I get the job. I think it ended on the positive note. I think I left that job on a good note. Because I even asked her, say, "Hey, what did you see good, bad and good?" Well, she first named off the bad stuff, then she left it on the good stuff. The bad stuff was the stuff I just mentioned, was my shirt wasn't tucked in. She didn't mention any of the bathroom stuff, so she didn't notice that. The shirt wasn't tucked in. I was like, "God damn, why was my shirt tucked in?" Honestly, a mistake. You didn't read the packet, but other than that, you did pretty well. And for my typing test, I thought I was going to be real coy and sick by talking to her while I was taking my test as if it was nothing. I still did pretty well, And did about 50 words a minute. That was my slowest time. Oh, so cool. Now, we were talking about tattoos, talking about food. According to her, Louisville, Kentucky has the best food, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana has the worst food. But and both have bad people. Both have uh, both things. She said both of them. She said like both of the people there are not as friendly as they are in her home state and in Texas. So yeah, that's how the worst interview went ever, and it's crazy. All right, guys, I'll see y'all later. Bye. So how to end on a positive? I didn't mention that. I ended on a positive by, I was making Layla, we're talking, very smooth conversation. So, plus when I asked her what's the bad and worst, she mentioned the bad stuff, which it wasn't that much. Like I said, she's like, my shirt wasn't tucked in, I just didn't read the packet. But other than that, it was fast on my typing, very, seemed very appropriate. Other than that, very light on my feet, like I said, easy to start a conversation with. And yeah, it was a very casual conversation at the end of it. She's like, you were very good at getting me focused to talking about casual things. You're a very easy person to talk to, and you're a good listener. Which is important when you're being. I'm planning to be a medical scribe, but you gotta listen, take notes. So yeah, there was that. So I think it ended on a positive note. And if I don't get the job, it's probably because of the stupid stuff before, not having a shirt tucked in and not reading the packet. But if I were not able to get hired, that'd probably be a good reason not to hire me. So hopefully I get the job. I find out in the next couple of days.